All right, San Diego, we are back. And it's time for us to continue our franchise mode here in MLB The Show 18 with the Padres. And we're going to start this video off with a critical situation. We have our closer, Brad Hand, on the mound, looking to close this one out. And it's perfect because that man is the topic of this video. The last one, I was reading your comments, a lot of people suggesting to trade away Brad Hand, get some value because of his C potential before he drops off. I'm trying to build this team for year number 3. He's got a contract that would take him through that year, so he may be somebody we want to hold on to. So that's why I'm going to use him in this game. Let's see how he performs. 4-3 lead for your San Diego Padres over the Miami Marlins. Bottom of the 9th. The tying run is on second. 1 out. Let's go. Hey, you know what? Hang on 1 second. Let me just make sure I'm not going up against a tough batter here. I should take a look at the batting stats for sure. Chad Wallach. He's hitting .333, but his contact versus lefties, 42, his power, 30. So let's go. Let's go right at him. Now, Brad Hand, 4-seam, 2-seam, slider, curve, change. I don't know what his strengths are. Maybe you guys can let me know. I just want to get a feel for him. So first pitch, 4-seam. Woohoo! 96 mile per hour. All right, so he's got some heat on him. He goes for the swing. He takes a cut. Man, he whiffs. The show motion, baby. Yeah. All right, so the 4-seam is nice, also accurate. Let's try 2-seam down and in, left-handed. All right, make it seem like it's going to go be a ball. Ooh, I'm getting my timing down here as well. The 2-seam also had some very good control on it. I did hit the perfect spot, but damn, it landed. We'll try the slider. Backdoor, a little low just in case I miss. It ends up below the strike zone, not up. Hanging, like that. I did miss. It came up a little bit. How fast was that slider? 85 mile per hour. Okay, it didn't have a lot of break to it. The curveball, let's try to put this sucker a little low and away. Not too low. I don't want to advance the runner. Not a lot of control on the curveball. 80 mile per hour, though, so 16 mile per hour slower than his 4-seam. And then the changeup will go down and away as well. Hopefully I have a little bit more control on this. Yeah, okay. So even though I missed with the changeup, it still landed closer to my target than the slider or the curveball. So let me go back to what I liked at that first pitch, the 4-seam. All right, the heat. Throw it right at him. Boom! Oh, yeah. So even though I missed with the 4-seam, it still landed close to the target. Same goes for the changeup. The 2-seam I didn't miss with. I hit it perfect and it landed perfectly. So I like those 3 pitches. The curveball and the slider didn't make work for me. Now, perhaps for the slider to work, I need a left-handed batter, right? Left-handed pitcher, left-handed batter. The slider's going into these righties. Don't want that. So they're bringing in a pinch hitter. 2 out. Tying run is still on second. Yadiel Rivera. Contact versus lefties, 45. Power versus lefties, 32. And vision, 54. All right, Brad Hand, let's see what we got here. Let's go. You know what? That 2-seam again. Down and in. Let's see if I can hit my spot. All right. It was perfect last time. It's also early, and it landed a little bit low. So the 2-seam didn't hit its spot when I missed. It's okay, though. Let's try that changeup again. Down and away. We'll hit it for a strike, though. Brad Hand, let's see how you are at fielding. There you go, not bad. Throws it over to first, and that is the game. The San Diego Padres take it. So I don't know, boys. Maybe you guys can let me know, anyone who knows the Padres roster or is a in-depth baseball fan. What's Brad Hand's strengths? I liked his 96 mile per hour 4-seam. That velocity was nice. The changeup down at 85, that's good. It's a good difference of speed, but I did not like the slider or the curveball. Perhaps I just wasn't utilizing them right. So you guys let me know, and we all have to make the decision on whether to trade Brad Hand at this year's trade deadline or hold on to him for year number 2 and 3. All right, let's get back to the menu. Okay, so here we are, the first game of 3 against the Miami Marlins, and we end up taking it. Good save right there by Brad Hand. So let's keep on the topic about our closing pitcher right here. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Brad Hand, 28 years of age, 89 overall C potential. Now, a lot of people are saying that he's going to be dropping off. That's not always the case. If he's performing well in the MLB, he will keep that 89 overall. And if he drops to, say, 83, then I can make that trade. But as of right now, only -1s across the board. That's fine. He's making good money as long as we keep him happy. Top tier coaching. We could always get a better pitching coach to improve his morale. He wants to be close to home. Let me take a look at his contract. This is what I mean about his contract. He's only making $3.8 million for 3 years. So, yeah, 1 of 3, right? Yeah, 1 of 3. So we have him for this year, year 1, year 2, and year 3. I may want to hold on to him for year number 3. If we end up not being a good team for year 3, then we can still trade him. But right now, I don't know if that's the best call, boyos. I mean, who else do we have as a closer coming up in the future? Not really anyone. Relief pitchers, do we have anyone that we could turn into a closer? Not so much. And we do have a lot of future top prospect pitchers. It'd be nice if we could have somebody to close out their games for them. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find somebody in free agency, and considering we're a team on a strict budget, that $3.8 million is quite nice. So we're going to sim a little bit further into the season. We're going to get to the trade deadline, then we're going to see what our team looks like from there, and maybe we'll call it, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do just yet. That's a big decision to make. In the last video, we had the first-year player draft. Drafted a lot of great players. Marco Reyes, Corey Coley, Dwayne Stefanelli, Josh Arabu, David Chen, he doesn't look to be too much, and Danny Dillard. So by year 3, I don't know if they're going to hit their max potential over there on the right side, but they're definitely going to be MLB ready by year 3. I made sure that when I drafted these guys, their overall number was up there. So Arabu's got a 67 overall, Stefanelli's already 73 overall, Coley's 65 overall, Marco Reyes is 65 overall. So give these guys 2 years, and in that time, we've got to find other players to fill up the holes, and by year 3, I think we should be ready. So Brad Hand is the big question mark right now. So what we're going to do is we're just going to simulate the rest of the month of June, and then we're going to take it to the All-Star game. I want to take a look at our AA and AAA squads as well. If they make it to the playoffs, I might actually take over for one of those young players, do a, what is it called? The player select. Oh, man, I forget what it's actually called. It's like when you do the road to the show and you control one player. I think I can go down there to AA or AAA and control one of our top prospects for a playoff game. That would be a lot of fun. But for the Padres, let us just continue the simulation, okay? Our record is 26-39. Not the greatest. We don't have to take too much time here. Let's just continue with it. I'm actually going to simulate to the end of the game. You know what? I'll leave critical situations on. If we have something crazy like bases juice with Eric Hosmer down by 3, bottom of the 9th, 2 out, I'd like to be able to jump in that game. But for these ones, no. So simulate to the end of the game. The Marlins have defeated the Padres 4-3. Next series up against the St. Louis Cardinals, who are 33-31. Game 1 goes to the Cards. Game 2, it's a critical situation. Will Myers, can he tie it up? The Cardinals have defeated the Padres 8-7. No, we can't, man. Every time I get a chance for a critical situation, we end up losing. In the last game of the series, we end up taking 5-2. Next up, the Atlanta Braves, 4-game sets. First one goes to us, second game goes to them, third to them, and fourth to us. So we end up tying that series. Next up, we have the Oakland Athletics, only a 2-game sets. We lose the first one. Second one, Eric Hosmer, tie game, batting at home, walk it off, slugger. Come on, Eric. Nope, the Athletics have defeated the Padres 6-3. See what I mean? Every time, my goodness. San Francisco Giants, 36-39. Let's see. Eric Hosmer has 2 home runs already today. Make it 3. So the good news about Eric Hosmer, he's got a juicy contract that we have to pay, but if he has a good season, he's going to continue to get better. And you know what? 2 home runs. Let's jump in there and let's get a first-hand look at Eric Hosmer. Let's go. So here he is, 3 for 4 on the night with 2 home runs, a double, and that's a 6 RBI. Oh my God. Let us continue, shall we? So this guy's definitely going to be a part of our future. His contact versus righties, 90. Power versus righties, only 63. He's got 2 home runs today, though. Vision, 74. He's much better against righties than lefties. The power's not that great, but we can work on that. He's got that A potential. And I have showtime. All right, so hang on a second. 2 seams only at 90 mph, so I can definitely see these pitches coming in. Johnson. So he's got a 93 mph 4-seam, curveball at 80, 2-seam, 91, cut, and change up at 84. So not too bad. I can definitely do something with this. Now, I have the showtime, which means I could go to zone to hitting and just crunch it, but let's try to do this legit, shall we? Cut ball down below the strike zone. Definitely got myself a hitter's count now. 2-0. Come on, Hosmer. 3rd home run of the day. Boom! Oh, man, that was hit well, was it? No, I can't tell. The camera angle is weird. Almost over the center fielder's head, but no, it's caught. Damn, that camera angle really is weird. I thought I crushed that sucker just because I'm used to playing with the full team, not the single player. Camera angle messed with me. I got some good wood on it, but no, did not get the 3rd home run. But the good news is that the San Diego Padres end up getting the W. So let's get back to the menu. So that's an 11-1 win for the Padres. We'll continue here. Ooh, man, critical situation. Tie game, but Posey can end it with a walk-off. Time to clamp it down. 4-4 tie. Good luck there, Phil Matten. Simulate to the end, the Giants have defeated the Padres. Another critical situation where we end up losing. Game 3, another one. Hosmer has a 10-game hitting streak on the line. Eric Hosmer. The only thing is it's a left-handed pitcher, so I'm not going to jump in there for that one. It's also the top of the 7th, so simulate to the end of the game. The Giants have defeated the Padres 6-4. Next up, we have, the last game against the San Francisco Giants. Here we go. Too bad it's Sam Dyson. Oh, man, I remember Sam Dyson. Got lit up by Jose Bautista there in the playoffs. Top of the 8th, 2 out. Hunter Renfroe, he's powerful against lefties, not so much against righties. And Renfroe needs a triple to hit for the cycle. I'm not going to get that with him, so simulate to the end of the game. We still end up losing that game 8-7. Oh, it's a curse, I'm telling you. Next up, we have the Texas Rangers. Let's see what happens here. Today is the end of the Texas League first half. Would you like to stop simulating? So that is AAA, I believe, or is it AA? We're going to be keeping an eye on those guys. If they get to the playoffs, I'd love to jump in there and control our shortstops or our starting pitchers of the future. That would be a lot of fun. Next up, the Texas... Right, I already said that. Game 1 goes to us. Today is the Texas League All-Star Game. One of your user-controlled teams has All-Star players. Really? All right, let's check that out, actually. So AAA, new, AA. So it is the AA All-Star Game. Now, hang on a second. If I play this, do I have teams? Do I have players that are available? Transactions. Carlos Rodon has been called up to the big leagues. Really? Wouldn't he already be in the band? You know what? I don't even know. Now, how do I do this? All-Star voting. Sim to All-Star Week. No, I don't want to sim. I'm already on the day. Do I have to click on it like that? View today's games. There you go. The All-Star. Now, I click on that, and I play the game. Hang on. I think I can... Yeah. Retro mode, play full game. It's so weird. A player lock. There you go. So player lock. Who do we have here that is on our team? Hedler, Shank, Lopez, Curletta, Carlson. I don't recognize any of these names. Is this the, no, this is the lineup. Hang on a sec. Is it our starting pitchers? Damn it. No, we don't have anyone. Who did we, oh wait, is the other team maybe? There he is there. I was on the wrong side. I was on the TLN. We're on the TLS. Fernando Tatis Jr. How do you pronounce his name, boys? You guys let me know. I'm butchering it. Shortstop for us. Oh yeah, he's growing nicely. So let's jump down there for Fernando Tatis Jr. First All-Star game in AA, shall we? Hell yeah. Let's let this man perform so that he potentially grows even more. Come on now. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for the Texas All-Star Game in the Oakland Coliseum. Oh, look at the future of baseball taking the field. It must be a great feeling for them right now. Which one, or which of these young prospects will one day dominate in the majors? Eric Jokasic, he is 7-1 down there in AA, ERA 1.66. My God, WHIP .97. Call him up to AAA already. Fernando Tatis Jr. Damn, hitting 295. Was that 9 home runs? Let's see if I can go yard here. So what kind of power does he have? 52 contact, 59 power. Anything above 50 is enough to hit a home run. We got some speed over there on first. Might even just go for a ground ball to the right side. There is a nice gap if I can hit it down the line. Don't know if the first baseman's good or not. Oh, hang on a second. Let me just start this game the right way and figure out what I'm going up against. Oh, all right. If I can't perform here, this is pathetic. Circle change, 12-6 curve, and the fastest pitch he's got is a 2-seam at 92. But it's only 3 pitches, so there should be no mistake here. There's no fooling me here. Come on. All right, so the 2-seam looks like that. Just had to see the first pitch just to get an idea. I don't want to swing at anything low in the zone right now, especially with a man on first. So just wait for your hanging curveball or your 2-seam to tie. There it is, curveball. All right, that's got some good break to it. 80-mile-per-hour curveball, some good bend. 0-2 is the count now. I'm going to aim straight up just so we can stay out of the double play. Come on, Tatis. You can't freaking strike out in an all-star game. 12-6 curve misses. That thing does have some bend to it. I don't know if it's because it's slow. Is 80-mile-per-hour slow for a 12-6 curve? Is it bending because it's slow, or has he got that break on it? The pitch out over to first, no problem. Guy's got some good speed over there, 74. He's been in this situation before. He's not going to get thrown out as easily as that. He's trying again. Look, he's not even diving over there. Let's go, pitcher! What are we doing? You trying to show off your arm by picking someone off? Try to strike me out. Good day. Oh, man, there, I just missed it. I think I was a little early on that. It was the curveball. I was aiming up, so at least I didn't hit into the ground ball double play, which is good. And also, Tatis He's only got the 50s for contact and power and vision. So you're going to see that sometimes. We'll be able to tell my timing the next time around. I'm going to say early. Early aiming up, and I got under. Ooh, shortstop. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, hang on a second. I haven't done this in a long time. Is it, like, would circle be thrown? Oh, shit. I completely forget. Is circle throwing it to first, or is square throwing it to first? Is it backwards because, or is it, okay, I'm going to try circle. I'm going to imagine it's first. Okay, so double play is, yeah, okay. R1 to catch, sure. There you go. Throw it to second, baby. Throw it to second. Flip up. Turn, burn, and that's 2! We get to see the amazing glove of Tatis, baby. Now, I did use some showtime right there, but I needed to make sure I knew what I was doing. So, triangle does throw it to second, which I'm assuming that circle then throws it to first. I remember the switch from MLB The Show 15 or 16. They switched it on me, and it screwed me up for a year. All right, here we go again. So, what was my timing like the last at-bat? Is it going to show me? No, it's not going to show me. New pitcher? I think that's a new pitcher. 4th inning. They're going to show off. Yeah, blew it. Let's see if he's going to blow it or not. 4-seam, 94. Curveball, 78. Circle change, 94. And a 2-seam at 90. All right, be aggressive here. There's no one on. Be aggressive. If you see that 4-seam or 2-seam up in the strike zone, just swing. Oh, I meant to check swing. Oh, for God's sakes, man. This is not a good outing here in the All-Star game. I meant to check swing. I was going to swing, but it was off speed, so I knew it was going to be way too early. I tried to just check it up. Oh, I ended up getting a little bit of contact on it. All right, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Is it Blewett again? Might be Blewett still. No, DeJong. All right, 5 pitches. 4-seam is at 92. Let's go. Taking that. Change out. 81 mile per hour. All right, I've seen enough pitches now. I'm warmed up. There's no excuses. I was hitting with Hosmer. Now I'm hit with Tatis. Come on, baby. Come on. Throw me something I can hit. Man, my batter's got a weird-ass stance. Like, he turns his body. Looks like he's trying to destroy this ball every single time. Look at his stance. And then when the pitcher starts winding up, he turns to his right. Watch. Look at that. Ground ball hit right at the second baseman. At least I got some good wood on that. Couldn't find a hole. And this is not a good all-star outing for Tatis. He's going to want to forget this one, let me tell you. Runner on second, 1 out. The play is to first. Keep the runner from going to third, and then make the throw to first base. Let's see his arm. See how strong that arm is down here. You got to run. You got to run. There you go. No problem. Cannon. Boom! No problem whatsoever. So as long as he is good defensively, he's going to help out our team. We're going to need someone there at shortstop. Pinch hitter, Richie Martin. Oh, was I... Ow! Damn, I went 0 for 3. Fernando Tatis Jr. was pinch hit for in the 8th inning. Whoa, is this the pinch hitter? Martin? No, I can't do that. That's cheap. All right, so we'll fast forward to the end of the game. There you go. Strikeout. Ground out. Now, what is the score even? Oh, we're down by 1. Oh, my God. We didn't get any offense. It's a miserable day here in Oakland. It's raining. We can't hit anything. Strikeout single. 2-run home run. No way. We got a man on first with 2 out. And then Celestino hit a walk-off 2-run shot. We end up winning the game. All right. So not the greatest performance right there by me, boys, but at least we saw his defensive ability. That glove was looking nice, that turn and burn to 2, and that cannon over to first base. We'll work on his batting stats, don't worry. Okay, so we're back here at the menu. We're going to go back to the MLB sim, and we're just going to continue. Once this month is done, we'll be able to take a look at any of the growth, any of the changes to the AA and AAA squad that the manager is going to do for us, okay? So game 2 against Texas. Oh, here we go. Oh, Brad Hand, bottom of the 9th, no out. You've got a 1-run lead. So I'm going to simulate here. We're going to see what happens. No out. Can Brad Hand get out of this? Simulate to the end of the game. The Padres have defeated the Rangers 1-0. So right there, no out. Runners on first and second. They just got to get 1 man home to tie that game up, and Brad Hand gets out of the inning. So that was a good sim for him right there. Last game of the series against Texas, we end up losing. Next up, the Pittsburgh Pirates. First game we lose, second game we win, third game we lose, and we are into the month of July. All right, so let's go take a look at our rosters. Cal Quantrill had a strong month of June. Good. So a starting pitcher prospect for us, having a strong month down there in, what was it, AAA? Yeah, AAA. Good, good. So he's having a good month in AAA. He's going to be ready for the MLB in no time. Brett Kennedy had a good month of June. Okay, don't recognize that name. Dusty Coleman raked in June, so he hit very well. And then 4, Mackenzie Gore struggled. So Mackenzie Gore struggled in AAA. So let's just go back and take a look at Cal Quantrill. So his stats are going up nicely. We got to get that clutch up there. But what about, where's he Gore? There you go. 67 overall. If Cal is having a good month at 68, then Mackenzie's going to be fine at 67. He just had a bad month. I'm not going to take him out of AAA. So he can stay there for right now. Relief pitchers, okay. Closing pitchers, Brad Hand. Yeah, a little bit of decline in the walks over 9 innings, but nothing crazy. He's not dropping like. Is he going to lose that 89? I don't think so. I see the potential, but as long as he performs well enough, ERA 2.52, a whip 108, I think it'll stay there. I have to hope. Austin Hedges, any growth there? Contact, we need that to get to 50s. His defensive categories are quite nice, though. Eric Hosmer. So see that power versus righties and lefties? Not there, but if we can work on it, he'll definitely be a stud of the future. And because he's got that A potential, he's only 85 overall. He could grow. Don't need to grow the fielding stats. He's already a Gold Glove first baseman. But the power versus lefties, the contact versus lefties is fine at 70. Vision, discipline, and clutch is just perfect. This guy is, I mean, if we grow him right, man, and if he has good seasons, he's hitting 293. He's, oh man, he could be a stud for us by year number 3. Spangenberg, Carlos, I might even trade Spangenberg right here because we have this other second baseman who looks like he's going to be ready for next year. Chase Headley, another one we might trade. Freddie Galvis, I think we might hold on to Freddie. We don't have our shortstops quite ready just yet. Left fielders, no. Manuel Margot, oh yeah, you know what, hang on a second. You guys wanted to see these. Urias, looks like that. A little bit of growth, and Fernando Tatis didn't have the greatest all-star game, but still, he's growing. I probably should have just let him sim. Manuel Margot, good, so we're seeing growth out of him. He's hitting 249, and Will Myers. Will Myers is the interesting one. If he's not having a good season, I might want to trade him because he's going to have some value. He's only hitting 217. And we do have Hunter Renfroe. We have Manuel Margot, and I drafted a few outfielders. But that's another decision that we can make in next season. Right, he's got it signed. He's got signed for another 5 years. Okay, so let us simulate all the way to the All-Star game. I have an idea of the trades I want to make. I think the trades that we'll make it after the series against the Mets right there. Until that point, let us continue the simulation. Next up, the Oakland Athletics, another 2-game set. We lose the first one, player luck milestone. Richards working on a no-hitter in the 7th. Ooh. No, you know what? There's no way. There's no way he's going to get it. Simulate to the end of the game. The Padres have defeated the Athletics 6-0. Would you like to stop? All right, let's see if he got that no-hitter. Hang on. View box score. Oh, they got the 1 hit. Oakland got the 1 hit. 1 hit, 1 error. Damn. Oh, no, they had the error, not us. What a great game then for our starting pitcher, Clayton Richard. Good job, my man. All right, next up, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks. They are 1 game below 500. First game, we lose. Second game, we lose. Third game, ooh, we got a big trade. A big trade. Holy shit. The New York Mets acquire Starling Marte from the Pirates in exchange for Dominic Smith, a first baseman prospect, and David Peterson, a starting pitcher prospect. Damn, man. So they're outfield right now, the Mets. Let's go check that out, actually. Critical situation. Bradley is trying to close you out with Hosmer. Simulate to the end of the game. The Padres have defeated the Diamondbacks, so Hosmer came through for us. But hang on, I want to take a look at the Mets lineup now because they already had Michael Conforto. They had Yoenis Cespedes, correct, in the outfield. Now they add Starling Marte. Hang on a sec. Let me go. Where is it? It's the Mets. Hang on a sec. And Laguerres, that center fielder, he's real. I'm probably butchering these names, but he's really good defensively as well. So the right fielders, they got Jay Bruce, good power versus righties, good arm strength, okay. Starling Marte, very good against righties, more of a contact hitter, but those fielding stats along with that speed, leadoff man against righties for sure. Juan Laguerres, look at his defensive stats. Speed's a little bit low, but that fielding and the arm strength, so you could even throw him in right field now. And then Yoenis Cespedes. Their arm strength is incredible. You are not getting any extra bags on the Mets. Arm strength of Bruce, 89. Marte, 81. Laguerres, 85. And Yoenis Cespedes, 99. Just be careful when you hit it to the outfield over there in New York. My goodness gracious. So let's continue the the simulation. The New York Mets have made a push. I'll bring up the standings even. Where are they? The Mets, the National League. Where are the Mets? They're 11.5 games back of the Nationals, so they're making a push. Let's see what that does for them. All right, so let's get back to us. Last game of the series against Arizona, we lose. Next up, the LA Dodgers, who are 52-37. This is going to be a rough series. Scott Alexander, tied game, batting at home. Walk it off, slugger. What can Hosmer... You know what? Walk-off time. Walk-off time with Hosmer. Let's go. So here he is, Eric Hosmer, looking for the walk-off. Oh, it's a lefty. I didn't even realize. Well, that's going to be rough. Eric Hosmer, 51 power. Well, do I have Renfroe on the bench? No, he's probably bad. He's up next. Okay, so he's up next. So I just got to get through, what's his name? Eric Hosmer, and then I can bring up Renfroe and go for the walk-off that way. Ooh, or I might be able to hit a home run. You never know. The game could be good to me. What did I say? Anything over 50 power you can hit. It's got to be perfect, though. What's this guy throwing? Sinker, two-seam, slider, four-seam. All right, let's go, my man. Oh, yeah, there it is. That's through. Right. Oh! Jeez, man. Who is the shortstop for the LA Dodgers again? I know it. Seager, correct? He almost freaking snagged that sucker. I thought that was a clear single up the middle. Corey Seager, though, full extension, just missed it. That may not be Corey Seager. It's been a while. All right, so now I got the man that I want, the power hitter against lefties. Hunter Renfroe, 93 power. All right, let's crack one. Let's crack one and send the hometown fans home happy. Here we go. Yeah, if I could take that back and look to push it up and away, that's the pitch to do, but it's just not my style. I'm looking to pull. Eye the Tiger, boys. Eye the Tiger. Nope. Ooh, man, he be painting the black. Damn, that two-seam was nasty. All right, we got to stay out of the double play here, so just aim up. There's a 747 in the background. Distracts me. BOOM! Oh, was I early? Was I early or was I late? Early on that sinker aiming up. I could have crushed that one. All right, a little bit early. Slow it down a little. Slow it down. Slow it down. Taking that sinker outside part of the play. Not even low. Easy to spot. 93 mile per hour, though. So he does have some velocity. Let me see this. Yeah, four seam is at 95. So if that sucker comes in high and tight, I might be in trouble. Ah! What? There's no way I don't get a foul tip. There's no way that whiffs on me, man. What was the timing like? I got to see the timing after this. I'll just look at it to start. There's no way. What was I, early on it? Too early. All right, I was way too early. Jose Perella. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll try to go for another home run here. I butchered this game. Renfroe with the whiff. Jeez. I failed miserably to start this video with, well, Brad Hand did it for me, but Hosmer didn't get the third home run. Tatis had the worst all-star game down there in Double-A, and now I whiff with Renfroe. Ugh! All right, sinker. I'm glad I got a foul tip right there early. See, where was that foul tip before? Too early. Are you kidding me? All right, come on. I'm swinging way too quick. Slow it down. He keeps on throwing the sinker, and I know the four seam's there, but jeez, the four seam's slightly faster. You got to get your time. Wait for it. Wait for it. Taking that as well. Slide on the outside part of the plate. He's not throwing that four-seam at me, is he? Yeah, he hasn't thrown it yet. He started off with the two-seam. Where's the four-seam? 3-1's the count. You got the green light. Green light! Oh, early again. I'm too early on these. That was a sinker, wasn't it? Two-seam, 93. I'm early. All right, runner. Get on your horse. Get going. Ah, grounder to the third baseman. Justin Turner's going to make that throw all day. And that is the inning. God dang it, man. I messed up big time with Renfroe. The whiff. And now we got to go to extras. All right, so I'm going to go to fast forward here. End of the game. Let's see what happens. I don't get two chances here. All right, we struck out the side. Nice. Manuel Margot. That's a single. That's a walk. That's a bases juice for Will Myers. And that is a 2 RBI. Oh, wait, that's probably 1 RBI. Yeah, only counts as 1 RBI. But he gets a double. And that's going to be a W for the San Diego Padres. So I didn't come through, but the simulation was good to us, just like it was in the All-Star game. All right, so there's a few more things that I want to do in this video. That is the last critical situation, so let's get back to the menu. Okay, so we end up winning that game against the Dodgers. What I'm going to do now for the rest of the video is I'm going to turn off critical situations. There's a few trades I would like to make. And I would like to take it up here and then leave you guys with a question. So let's just simulate here. The LA Dodgers. Today is the AAA All-Star game. One of your user control teams has All-Star players. All right, hang on a second. I might as well take a look. I'm not going to play another one, but we're going to take a look at who is there in the AAA squad. So, view today's games. Can I not play the game? Sim through date. Whoa, hang on. Something's going on. We're on that date. We are on the 11th. So why can't I... Okay, let me just press sim through date here. Yeah, I'm on it. View today's games. Oh, okay. Sorry, that's how you do it. Yeah, play game. Yeah, it's very complicated. I'm figuring it out. Player lock. Okay, so Ben Revere. Who do we have down here? Ibanez, Fuentes, Wade Miley. Are we on the other side? Granite Tulowitzki's down here. Oh, my God. Bo Bichette, Dwight Smith. I don't even recognize any of these players. I don't know which one is down there in the All-Star game. If I go back to roster, if I go to AAA, hang on. There you go. Is it, does it tell me who would be on the All-Star team on the left side with one of those little icons? I didn't see any of these guys. Morjan Espinoza. I didn't see Cal Quantrill. Was it this guy? Makita? I thought I saw that. Hey, you know what? Doesn't matter. We're just going to skip that, boys. There's plenty of things I want to do. We're going to skip past the All-Star game there for AAA. Go right back to the MLB. So the Dodgers. PCLs defeated the IL in the 2018 All-Star game. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so we won 2, actually, against the Dodgers. My God. Next up, the Chicago Cubs, 56-36. Game 1, we lose. Game 2, we lose. Today's the Futures game. One of your user-controlled teams has all-star players. Now, we're going to skip that as well. All right, I want to end this video with some trades. So today is the MLB Home Run Derby. Would you like to participate? No, we have no one in the Home Run Derby, so I'm going to skip that. Okay, and we're also going to skip the All-Star game. There you go. All right, so let's just finish these last 2 series. The Philadelphia Phillies, they are 47-49. Game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to them. And then the New York Mets with the new trade, they are, oh man, they're only 43-55. They got a long ways to go if they want to make those playoffs. And we were beating them 7-4. That ain't good. Lost 8-3. And oh my God, Miguel Sano has been traded to the Texas Rangers in exchange for Joey Gallo. Interesting. They're basically the same player, aren't they? I mean, not the same position, but power hitters with no vision, correct? Let me just go and take a look at this. So, Sano, Texas. We all know Miguel Sano from our Oakland Athletics series. Yeah, he's got that power, but that vision is so low. He's got good on-base percentage because of the discipline, but the average, 283, I mean, that's really good. Don't get me wrong. It's just the vision when you're in the game. He's like, he misses things. And they traded, where is he? Would it be the Twins? Was that the team that he was on, third baseman, Gallo? Hang on, Gallo. Oh, man, what team was Sano on? You know what? I'll go back and take a look at it. Hang on a sec. Transactions. Completed transactions. Where was it? Rockies, Orioles. Oh, there's a lot. There you go. The Twins. They did, didn't they? No, it's not the Twins. Where is the trade? Okay, hang on. All transactions, trades. There it is. They're not showing me. Twins acquired, he's a first baseman. Miguel Sano is the third baseman. That was the mistake I made. Okay, so let me go back to the Minnesota Twins. And let me check first baseman. Where is he? Joey Gallo. There, he was at the top. I didn't even see him. He's got the same thing. Look at his power versus righties, power versus lefties. Contact is not there, but he's got that A potential. He's only 24, which means he can grow. He's got great arm strength, so you could even play him like, oh yeah, secondary positions is third in the outfield. But that vision, again, but the high discipline. So crazy. These guys are disciplined batters, but when they swing, it's not like they hit the ball all the time. Okay, all right, so now it's time to make some trades. So I'm going to bring up the trade screen. I'm going to show you guys the trades that I know I'm going to make, and then we're going to end it with any potential trades you guys think we should make. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go down here, I'm going to show you guys. If you take a look at the contract, all these guys are in their final year, but there's 2 players. This one, Craig Stammen, he's got another year after this at $1 million. He's 34 years of age, C potential 67 overall. I want that $1 million off my budget. And the next guy, hang on, there's another one. All these guys in the final year. Here he is. A $507K per season. $500,000 for another 4 years after this. 33 years of age. No thank you. Going to try to save as much money as I can. That's $1.5 million that we're taking off the books for 2 players that we know we're not going to use. Everyone else has 1 year left. This is their final year, so we can rearrange the roster going forward. Starting pitchers, we're not going to trade anyone right now. Relief pitchers, same thing. We're not going to trade away Brad Hand. I would like to hold on to Brad Hand for this season. Start next year with him again. If he starts to drop off, we can trade him next season, okay? AJ Ellis, we could trade. I don't know if we're going to get too much for him. Eric Hosmer, no. Corey Spangenberg, though. I'm going to release this guy. He's in his last year. He's making $1.91 million, which means he's going to want more after this. Second baseman, decent stats, but we have another second baseman upcoming who's basically the same guy. Bats lefty, better against righties, not as powerful, but he's got good enough fielding stats that he can play in the majors. So Spangenberg. So we're going to use Spangenberg, and we're going to try to unload those other 2 guys. So suggest trade. Prospects. I don't want all. See if there's any prospects available around the league. So the Baltimore Orioles. Yeah, I'm just gonna fly through some of these. Try to find some. Greg Bird. No, I don't think he's got good stats in this. Here we go. Joshua Lowe, center fielder. Now I already have Manuel Margot, but still the center fielders can play left or right field. So let me go to edit offer. Let me take a look at what this guy looks like. Joshua Lowe. Take a look at his stats. I love his arm strength. He bats lefty. He's got good speed. Discipline's up there at 64. All right, so that would be somebody I'd be willing to make a trade for. Let's do our due diligence and just go through some of the teams here all together. I will make a decision, but I want to know what's out there. Jake Bowers. Now, I want somebody with the high overall with the low age. I'm really looking for that. Dwight Smith Jr., 25 years of age. No, thank you. What I really liked about that other guy was that he was 20 and he was already in the mid-60s. No. If I see somebody with the A potential, I'll take that, but like this guy, not bad. Shortstop, starting pitcher. That's the 2 things we don't need. Starting pitchers and shortstops. So I'm not going to go for that. 18 years of age, B potential 62. Starting pitcher, though. Starting pitcher. Shortstop, starting pitcher. Yeah, I think that center fielder is what we want to go at. Here's another. Here we go. Jahami Jones. Edit offer. Here's another center fielder. All right. He's got the right age. He's got the right overall. He's got the right potential. Let me take a look at those stats. All right, so this guy's more of a leadoff hitter. His vision is good, discipline. Clutch is not that good, but as a leadoff man, doesn't have to be hitting with runners in scoring position. Just has to get on base. Base running aggressiveness is high. To be honest, I like the other center fielder more. I do. He's more well-rounded. So we'll skip on that. The Angels. All right, so prospects again. Let me just go back all the way to the Angels, and we'll continue this. All right, so the Athletics. Left fielder, that's a real good one. 18 years of age, beat potential 61 overall. Let me take a look at that. Lazaro Armenteros. Jeez. Let me take a look at his stats here. Discipline's a little bit. No, I like the other center fielder. That one center fielder was much better from the. I forget which team it was now. Not the Angels. I think it was the Rays. Yeah, so we'll just continue here. First baseman, Evan White, a little bit low in the overall, so no. Ronald Guzman, okay. Now, this guy's 23, but he's already 73 overall. That's somebody that might be able to help us out for next season. First baseman, and we could... I mean, we have Eric Hosmer, but we... Not necessarily a DH, because we're in the NL, but somebody who hits well against lefties. Somebody he can also play the outfield, left field, doesn't have the speed. Man, he's got good batting stats, though. B potential. If we didn't have a first baseman, that's a toughie because he looks good, but we're in the NL and we don't even need a designated hitter, and we have Eric Hosmer, who's also a lefty, who's better against righties. No, I gotta pass on that guy. We need third baseman. We need an outfielders. We need catcher maybe. No, I'm not gonna go for that. So hang on a second. Rangers. Guzman, that looked good, but no thank you. No, nothing else. Starting pitcher, no. Starting pitcher, no. Starting pitcher, no. Don't need any of those guys. Starting pitcher, no. Center fielder, 21, 60, only 61 overall. No, I'm not even going to check that guy. I like the other one better. Nationals, no. I'm not liking any of these players. Here we go. Third baseman, Mark Ventos. Let me just edit this. Let me see. Arm strength is nice. Vision's a little bit low. Yeah, the overall. See, the overall needs to be like 65 or above. When you get that, then you start to see players who can really contribute right away. But these guys, you know, anything lower than 60, it's just like they have everything just capped off at like high 40s or low 50s. I don't want that. I want someone just like the players that we drafted, someone who's going to be a specific role player that we know we can use. Those guys are just they're too, what's it called, vague. All right, where was I? I don't even know which team I was on now. Ventos, there we go. All right, so the Phillies, next up, starting pitcher. Don't need a starting pitcher. Starting pitcher, relief pitcher, 1960. Now, I'm looking for the overalls. I'm just going to fast forward here, boys. I'm looking for overalls with good potential. No. Starting pitcher, don't need that. Shortstop, do not need that. Starting pitcher again. Andrew, all right, here we go. Catcher, 65 overall. Hang on, let me take a look at this. We do have Austin Hedges, but a better batting catcher. See what I mean, though? High 40s everywhere. You got to grow this guy. No, I'm going to pass on that. Diamondbacks is the next team. Let's go back to prospects. I'll go to the left this time instead of the right. Get there quicker. Diamondbacks, starting pitcher, no. No. The Rockies, no. The LA Dodgers, no. Nope. Everyone wants to trade away their starting pitchers, man. I do not want starting pitchers. We have enough relief pitchers, starting pitchers, left fielder. No. Okay, so I think the player that we want is from the Rays, Joshua Lowe. 20 years of age, B potential, and he's already got 66 overall. We take a look at him one more time. We're not giving up too much here. Two players that we know we don't want, and Spangenberg. He's got the high 40s, but he's got the discipline up there at 64, which is nice. You don't need clutch because this guy would be like a leadoff hitter for you. 78 speed, and his arm strength up there at 79. He can play right field, he can play left field, he can play center field. We just got to grow him a little bit, but we know that he's going to be a good outfielder by year number 3. Maybe not the best batter, but he's got a +9 in the contact versus lefties this year, so he is growing. I wonder how high that B potential is. So Joshua Lowe, that's what we're going to make the trade for here. Boyles, there she is. Okay, so you guys can agree or disagree with that trade. We've got another outfielder prospect, Manuel Margot, Joshua Lowe, Will Myers, Hunter Renfroe, and I can always throw him on the left side. So other than that, we're not going to make any more trades unless you guys think we should. I'm going to show you guys our entire roster here. Brad Hand, Eric Hosmer, Manuel Margot, Freddie Galvis, he's not going anywhere. He's coming back for next season. Will Myers, do we trade away Will Myers right now? I'll bring him up. I'll go to prospects just to show you guys some of the available players that we could get. Third baseman with A potential. Yeah, see the team's center fielder with A potential. 3 B potential players. So if we're trading away Will Myers, we can get some real good prospects back, but Will Myers could still grow. At 27 years of age, right-handed batter. You know, we have Eric Hosmer as our left-handed batter. Do we want to give up on this guy right away? We have him signed for 6 years. You guys make the decision. Let me go down here. Lamet, he can come back. Perala, he can come back. Carter Cass can come back. Austin Hedges. Chase Headley, he could go. AJ Ellis, he could go. Hunter Renfroe. Tyson Ross, yeah, he could go. Get him off the team. He's making $4.5 million. We're not going to pay him again. Okay, that's about it. Everyone else other than that don't have a high enough overall. So Chase Headley, AJ Ellis, and Tyson Ross. If I put out a trade for prospects with just these 3 players, what do we get? Toronto Blue Jays giving us some players. The White Sox giving us an A potential. The Indians, Bobby Bradley. Let's see that one. Hang on a sec. I might have to just make this one go through. First baseman, Bobby Bradley. Let's see his numbers. Left-handed batter. Not same thing as a... did I already look at this guy? Was this the same one that we looked at before with the Eric Hosmer? No, that was the guy on Texas. Yeah, I don't think we need a first baseman. So we're not going to go any further there. It seems like we do have some trade assets. What should we do, ladies and gentlemen? I'm making the executive decision to hold on to Brad Hand for year number 1. But I will let you guys comment on Will Myers. If you guys think it's a good idea to get Will Myers off the team right now and free up the space for the younger guys, I'll do it. But to be honest, I'd like to bring back Will Myers and Brad Hand for year 2, and if he doesn't perform next season, then he's gonzo, because we're going to have outfielders ready to go for year number 3. So let me know, boys, and I will see you in the next one. Hey guys, Johnny here, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and make sure notifications are on so you don't miss out on any new content. You can also swing by our website, which has forums and a live chat. That, along with Twitter, allows us to play with our subscribers in our GTA lobbies or the 24/7 open Minecraft server, where you can build with others or play in one of the many games across Superbia. Our Patreon account helps us support our website and the Minecraft server, and we also live stream on Twitch, where I take days off my life for your entertainment. Sonny Gray, get out of it. You stupid pieces of shit. I should have gone with Jose for Fernandez. Oh my God. Pitching change. Fernandez, get your ass in there. Oh, I swear to God. Baseball God just decided to all over me. Grand slam. Oh, yeah. Make me miss the playoffs with a first-ranked team. Year 2, 30 games above 500. No divisional win. Trip to the wild card. First inning.